You almost did not see this video. Take a very close look at how you arrived at this exact moment. You were scrolling, your mind was wandering, perhaps you were even feeling a heavy sense of anxiety or distraction. There was a massive spiritual battle happening over your attention just moments before you clicked on this message. The enemy, the dark, heavy energy that has been trying to pull you backward, was doing absolutely everything in its power to hide this frequency from you. It tried to distract you. It tried to make you scroll past. It tried to convince you that this is just another random video on the internet. But Archangel Michael intervened. He stepped directly into your path, placed his flaming sword of protection in front of you, and demanded that your spirit guide stop you exactly right here. Because there is a truth you need to hear tonight. There is a massive, life-altering secret about your future that the devil desperately does not want you to know. If you are listening to the sound of my voice right now, it means the light has already won this battle. Archangel Michael has successfully broken through the interference, and he has a direct, urgent message for your soul. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, release the tension in your shoulders. You are safe now. You are within the divine shield. For the longest time, you have felt like you are walking through thick mud. You have been asking yourself, why is everything so difficult? Why do I keep facing setback after setback? Why do the people I love so deeply always end up causing me so much pain? The enemy wants you to believe that you are cursed. The enemy wants you to look in the mirror and believe that you are unlovable, that you are destined to be alone, and that God has forgotten about you. That is the greatest lie ever told. The truth, the blinding, beautiful truth that Archangel Michael wants you to realize right now, is that you have been under heavy spiritual attack because of how incredibly powerful your light is. Darkness does not attack other darkness. The enemy does not waste its time on people who are asleep. The enemy only attacks the souls that carry a massive, world-changing destiny. You have been targeted because you carry a frequency of pure, unconditional love that terrifies the dark. You are a cycle breaker. You are a healer. You are someone who has the power to shift the entire vibration of the people around you just by walking into a room. And because of this, the enemy has been trying to steal a very specific blessing that God has prepared for you. I am going to reveal exactly what this stolen blessing is. But you must not fall asleep, and you must not click away. Archangel Michael has instructed me to hold the final piece of this revelation until the very end of this message. He has also prepared a highly specific, physical sign, something you will see with your own two eyes in the real world tomorrow, to prove that the enemy has been permanently defeated in your life. If you do not stay to hear what this sign is, the enemy will try to plant seeds of doubt in your mind tomorrow, and you will not know how to recognize the miracle when it arrives. Before we can go any further, we must establish a physical barrier of protection over your energy. The algorithm that brought you here is sensitive to your intentions. I want you to go to the comments right now and type, "I am permanently protected by Archangel Michael." Do not hesitate. Typing this is a physical act of spiritual warfare. When you declare this in the physical realm, you are placing an impenetrable dome of blue light over yourself, your home, and your future. You are telling the dark energy that it no longer has any legal right to interfere with your destiny. Now that your energy is shielded, we need to look back at what has happened to you over the last few months. Archangel Michael wants to validate your pain. He wants to show you exactly how the enemy used specific people, specific situations, and specific delays to drain your energy. Once you realize the tactics that were used against you, they will never, ever be able to hurt you again. Listen closely, because this is exactly why you have been feeling so incredibly exhausted. Over the past several months, you have been carrying a weight that was never yours to carry. Archangel Michael wants you to look back at how incredibly exhausted you have been lately. Have you noticed a constant, heavy brain fog? Have you felt a strange, lingering tension in your neck and shoulders, as if you are physically bracing for impact? Have there been days where you woke up after a full night of sleep, yet you felt completely drained of energy before you even stepped out of bed? You thought you were just stressed. You thought you were just working too hard, or that something was wrong with you. But Archangel Michael is lifting the veil tonight. He wants you to see the truth. This exhaustion was not natural. It was a tactical, coordinated drain on your aura. The enemy saw the massive blessing God was preparing to drop into your lap, and it panicked. It knew that it could not physically stop God's plan, so it tried to do the only thing it could: it tried to lower your vibration. It tried to make you so incredibly tired, so depressed, and so hopeless, that you would simply give up and reject the blessing before it even arrived. Let us talk about the people who have been in your life recently. The enemy knew that you have a heart of pure gold. It knew that your greatest weakness is your profound empathy. So, what did it do? It sent energy vampires wrapped in the disguise of love and friendship. It sent people to you who were broken, chaotic, and unwilling to heal themselves. It sent people who demanded your light, your time, and your resources, but who left you completely empty in return. Think about that specific person who caused you so much confusion. The one who gave you breadcrumbs of affection, only to pull away the moment you needed them. The one who made you question your sanity, who made you feel crazy for simply asking for the bare minimum. That was not just a bad relationship, my beautiful soul. That was a spiritual assignment. The enemy used that person as a distraction. The dark energy knew that if it could keep you tied up in toxic karmic cycles, crying over someone who did not value you, you would be too distracted to see the divine counterpart that God was actually bringing into your life. It wanted to make you so bitter and so traumatized that you would permanently close your heart. It wanted you to say, "I am done with love. It isn't real." But the enemy severely underestimated you. It underestimated your resilience. It underestimated the divine spark inside of you. No matter how many times you were broken, betrayed, or left in the dark, you survived. You kept your heart soft. You kept praying. You kept believing that you deserved better, even when everything around you told you otherwise. And that is why Archangel Michael is stepping in right now. You have officially passed the ultimate test. You have survived the wilderness. Because you refuse to let the darkness turn your heart cold, God has dispatched Archangel Michael to execute divine justice on your behalf. Right now, Michael is standing between you and everyone who has ever intentionally hurt you. The scales of karma are rapidly balancing. The people who took advantage of your kindness are currently experiencing the heavy consequences of their actions. The universe is forcing them to feel the exact pain they caused you, not to be cruel, but to wake them up. But Archangel Michael is not just here to serve justice. He is here to restore what was stolen from you. Take a deep breath. Release the tension in your jaw. If you feel ready to completely sever the ties with your painful past, I want you to make a physical declaration right now. Go to the comments and type, "I release all karmic debts. My energy is my own." When you type this, you are handing the scissors to Archangel Michael. You are allowing him to cut the energetic cords to every person who has drained you, freeing you to step into the massive blessing that is waiting just on the other side of this transition. You see, the enemy tried to block you because it saw who is coming toward you. It saw the person God specifically designed for your soul. And the enemy was terrified, because it knows that when you and this specific person finally unite in the physical realm, your combined light will be unstoppable. Do not close this video yet, because I am about to reveal exactly who this person is, how the enemy tried to keep them away from you, and what Archangel Michael is doing to them right now to force your paths to cross. The enemy's greatest fear was never just you alone. Yes, your individual light is blinding, but what truly terrified the dark energy was the divine union God had written into your destiny. The enemy knew that if you and your divine counterpart ever physically came together, your combined frequency would create a love so powerful, it would break generational curses for everyone around you. Your union is a threat to the darkness. And that is exactly why your love life has felt like a relentless battlefield. The enemy could not touch your soul, so it went after the person destined for you. It placed a heavy, thick fog over their mind. It triggered their deepest insecurities. It convinced them that they were not worthy of a love as pure as yours. The dark energy used their past traumas to make them fear commitment, and in some cases, it even placed a karmic, third party, a toxic situation or person, in their path to distract them and keep them away from you. The enemy made them blind to your worth. It made them run from the very connection that was designed to save them. But the enemy made one fatal miscalculation. It forgot who commands the armies of heaven. Archangel Michael has stepped onto the battlefield, and he has drawn his flaming sword. Right now, in this exact moment, a violent spiritual clearing is happening in the life of the person you are meant to be with. Archangel Michael is standing over them, and with one massive swing of his sword, he is shattering the illusion they have been living in. The fog is lifting. The scales are falling from their eyes. The toxic distractions they used to numb themselves are suddenly making them physically sick. The karmic cycles they were stuck in are rapidly collapsing. Archangel Michael is forcefully removing the people and the habits that kept this person stagnant. And as the darkness clears from their mind, there is only one thing left standing in their thoughts. You. They are suddenly being flooded with memories of you. It is hitting them like a tidal wave. They remember the warmth of your energy. They remember the undeniable safety they felt when they looked into your eyes. For the first time, they are seeing clearly how the enemy manipulated them into pushing you away. They are feeling a deep, heavy, agonizing regret for how they treated you. They are realizing that while they were chasing illusions, they left a literal angel standing out in the rain. But Michael is not letting them drown in their guilt. He is actively pushing them toward you. He is whispering into their spirit, telling them that it is not too late, but they must act now. They must step up. They must match your vibration, or they will lose you in this lifetime forever. They are currently plotting how to return to you. But they know they cannot come back with empty excuses. Archangel Michael is forcing them to mature, forcing them to heal, and preparing them to offer you the solid, unwavering commitment you have always deserved. If you can feel the victory in the air, if you are ready to stop fighting for love and finally let love fight for you, you must claim this divine reversal. Go to the comments right now and type, "I welcome my divine counterpart in perfect timing." This is your battle cry. By typing this, you are letting the universe know that you are no longer chasing. You have dropped your weapons. You are stepping into your feminine receiving energy, and you are allowing Archangel Michael to do the heavy lifting. But you must be incredibly careful over the next 48 hours. When the enemy realizes it has lost the battle, it will try one final, desperate trick. It will try to make you doubt this entire message. It will try to use your logic and your past trauma to convince you that this person will never change. To completely destroy that doubt, Archangel Michael is sending you an undeniable, physical sign in the real world tomorrow. You cannot fall asleep until you hear what this sign is. Because if you do not know what to look for, you might accidentally ignore the exact miracle you have been praying for. Listen closely, because this final seal will change the entire trajectory of your life. You have made it to the very end of this message. The divine realm honors your endurance tonight, just as it honors the incredible resilience you have shown throughout this entire painful journey. Take a deep, slow breath in with me, hold it, and as you exhale, let go of the heavy armor you have been wearing for so long. It is time to reveal the final seal. It is time to hand you the key that proves Archangel Michael has permanently defeated the enemy in your love life. The dark energy's final tactic is to make you doubt. It wants you to wake up tomorrow morning and believe that this message was just a coincidence, or just a comforting story. To completely shatter that lie, Archangel Michael is placing a highly specific physical sign in your path. Listen to me very carefully. Within the next 24 to 48 hours, you are going to see a symbol of divine protection paired with a master number. You are going to see the numbers 444. This is the ultimate number of angelic protection and divine intervention. You will see it when you randomly glance at a clock, printed on a receipt, or glowing on a screen when you are thinking about your future. But that is only the first half of the sign. Immediately after you see 444, you are going to see a white feather or a sword. Either in physical reality, printed on clothing, or appearing in a random image that stops your scroll. When you see this combination, your heart is going to race for just a second, and then a profound, heavy wave of peace will wash over your entire body. That sudden peace is Archangel Michael wrapping his wings around you. That is his physical validation, whispering directly into your spirit, the battle is won. Your person is awake. The blessing is restored. But I must give you one strict instruction. This is the final test of your faith. When you see this sign, you must not act out of panic or desperation. You must not aggressively seek this person out. You must not lower your vibration by trying to force a conversation before they are ready. You must stay entirely in your divine, receiving energy. When you see the sign, I want you to simply smile, place your hand over your heart, and whisper into the silence, I trust the protection of Archangel Michael, and I receive my divine counterpart now. You have fought in the trenches for so long, my beautiful soul. You have defended your heart against so much chaos. You have cried tears that the enemy tried to use against you. But God collected every single one of those tears, and He has turned them into the foundation of your new beginning. Archangel Michael has cleared the path. The fog has been lifted from the mind of your divine partner. They are currently moving toward you with a clarity, a devotion, and a fierce loyalty that you have never experienced before. If this message brought you peace, if you felt the heavy weight lift off your chest tonight, I ask that you like this video and subscribe to this channel. By doing so, you are telling the universe that you are ready to receive more divine guidance. You are also helping Archangel Michael's frequency reach another broken soul who is currently under spiritual attack and desperately needs to hear this truth. Write, "I am with God," in the comments so the angels know you received this final seal. The enemy has lost its grip on your destiny. The era of your suffering is permanently closed. Close your eyes. Let your physical body sink deeply into the safety of your bed. Sleep in perfect, absolute peace tonight. The light has won, and you are fiercely, infinitely loved.